Yo, this your boy Tonio coming through with another episode of Backyard Comedy. As always, I got my boy Really Dooley.
Really right here. What's up, bro?
Ain't nothing much, man. I'm your boy Vocals 26. If y'all see us, y'all know what time it is. It's time for a new episode, baby. First, before we get into that, let's do a recap of last episode. We had Baby D and Mika.
Oh yeah.
With who's wrong or who's right with the Uber debate.
With the Uber.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all go check that out. Let us know what you know what I'm saying, how you feel about it. Email us. Yeah. Y'all already know it's brought to you by Real Demand TV, where we're streaming in 172 countries. 172. If you know anybody dealing with any kind of substance abuse, holla my man, Mr. Julius Rowe. Yeah. He will get you moving in the right direction.
He really will.
Also, with the new sponsor we got, Dubby.
Oh, yeah.
Energy drink, man. Y'all got to try it. It's all natural, jitterless blend. Nope. It's a lot of energy drinks out that give you the heebie-jeebies and the shakes.
You be shaking and
stuff.
Yeah,
man. If you go on our website, backyardcomedyllc.com, go to the bottom of the screen, man. You scroll down, you will get a 10% discount if you use Backyard Comedy as the promo code on the W website. Yep. Order whatever you want, but you got to get that 10%. And on this episode, it was a video going around that Onyx sent, man, and it stood out to us. Yeah. Shout out to old Skeezy, man, couldn't be here today, man. Yeah. But it stood out to us, man, and it was talking about, you know, I'm gonna just say it how they said it. They talking about you know the YNs.
That's right.
And how they're not even robbing people or anything like that for the sensation, shall I say, of robbing for money or for women. They're doing it to collect souls. Yeah. And that bothered the hell out of me. Yeah. Run the clip real quick, dude.
Trying to save this young generation is like they on a whole nother demonic level that might can't even be saved, man. Listen to this.
Interview done with some YNs in Houston. Listen to how they described what motivates them.
Nobody want to be the cool no more with the hoes, you know what I'm saying, with the money and shit. They don't respect that no more. They respect who got the most hats, who got the most souls, you know what I'm saying, who killed the most people.
This ain't no safe shit. This ain't no safe shit. You safe because you with us, though. I got a bunch of motherfuckers who ain't gonna let nothing happen to you.
I appreciate that.
Let's make some things.
All right, so it's not about hoes, it's not about money, it's just about who kills the most people.
Which those used to be the excuses. There's no way to make money, and now apparently they've put that to the side, and they're just trying to run up a body count. And if someone says something like this, you send in the federal law enforcement.
So what do you feel about that, dude?
That collecting souls is crazy to me.
Crazy,
that's
bro.
crazy. That's like almost witchcraft type stuff. That's what it sounds like, you know what I'm saying? For me, what I feel like, I'm not pointing the blame, but it's the cause. One of the causes is the music and their influence, you know what I'm saying?
And we talked about that a couple times.
Yeah. Because, I mean, a lot of people don't want to say that they don't remember, but I was influenced by 50 Cent. I was out there with those, spaghetti strap, tank top, or whatever it was.
Ever got them G-Unit tank top?
Hell no, boy.
You know what I'm saying? Had the G-Unit shoes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you wanted to portray the same thing that you was rocking, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like with all this drill music, with all these videos being shown, and you know, they getting the hype from being the shooter now. Yeah. You know, back in the day, you had to be the boss, and it's like tables have turned.
And also, I'm glad you said that because we came from a county where we knew some of the bosses.
That's real.
And it was a street code. It was no old women.
No old women.
No elderly people at all. And no children.
Yeah. I tell you, no fucking kids. No, but you wouldn't listen.
It don't matter no more. Now we're seeing on the news where they got to get, initiated to do these kind of things. You know what I'm saying? And I have heard of people tell those kind of stories. But what troubled me, about the video is it's two white guys, and this is what's going on everywhere. But it's two white guys, and they're calling them YNs. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And as much as we know what it is, because we have been YNs, now we old ends. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But to hear them say that, and they saying it so comfortable, because that's what we put it out there. We put it out there like that now. So now everybody's saying, "Oh, YNs." Right. But it's really not even mattering if it's a YN or not, or W. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
W
because they're doing it at all ages.
At all ages.
All ages. It's the lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to see a better environment. I feel like they take their environment and they feel like they can't leave it. Like it's damn if I do, damn if I don't. So I'm gonna do what I got to do protected. You know what I'm saying? It's like
you make sense. Rosie Jane used to always tell me, you know, I quote my grandma a lot. My grandma say, you may think you big and bad, but it's always somebody better. And here's the thing, and, you know, I'm gonna speak for old Skeezy.
Yeah.
See, you know, the thing is, man, we gotta teach these young men. Man. You know, we got to be out there. We got to be an example for these young men, and that's real stuff. Cause that's what bro would say.
That's exactly
you know what I'm saying? And that's real. And he's big on that because when we was growing up, we didn't have people doing that, man. And if they did, we didn't want to listen. But the people that we did have that we would listen to, they was in the streets.
And now that you say that's another reason why a lot of people go to the streets is because in the home they don't have their father.
It feels safer out there.
Yeah, it feels safer. They want to be belong to something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you growing up as a male, you want that male role model. You know.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you're not getting it at home, you're going to get it in the street.
Yeah, indeed.
Any means necessary almost.
And you know,
at least you're down the wrong path.
I wish I could talk to my man. I ain't going to say his name until he, you know what I'm saying, give me permission.
Right.
But, you know, I was telling him about this story, and, you know, he told me straight up, and he's entitled to his own opinion, and he's right. He's like, man, can't nobody tell me nothing because I was raised in a home without a father.
Right.
So it's like I'm the man of the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's like, so I be damned if somebody gonna tell me something. And I get that to a sense because when I was in certain areas of my childhood, I felt like they couldn't tell me certain things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I had to learn certain things a different way than what my cousins probably learned it, or you know what I'm saying, or something like that. What you feel?
It's all about perception and how you accept like your surroundings and what you have going on to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? As for me, I wasn't the street kid. You know what I'm saying? I knew a lot of people that were street and all kind of different things, but I never partaked in it.
Yeah, you was in that. Whatever happened to you?
Yeah, my family's like a sitcom. You know, people say it all the time.
Yeah, I always told you that too, man.
Yeah, so
it's like his family still to this day do the family dinners, all that. The real family matters.
Right.
TV set is what they do.
And to be honest with you, I thought all families were like that
Nah,
degree until, you know what I'm saying, I started talking to people and understanding like, nah, bro, we don't have that.
I ain't mean to cut you off. I'm gonna pick it back off. I ain't trying to make you mad, but I ain't trying to make nobody mad. But one thing, I give credit where credit due. One thing, my ex-wife, she used to always try to make sure that we did have, you know, dinner together at the table.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because typically in your typical black household, me growing up, you got Dooley sitting over there eating.
Right.
Tony sitting over there eating. Uncle Lee in his favorite chair. Can't nobody sit in there.
Yeah.
Get your ass out there.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's scattered.
Yeah.
It won't really at the table. You know what I'm saying? And not just my ex-wife, you know, ex-girlfriends I have had and things of such. They have did that behavior because I wasn't trained with that behavior.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then by the time when I got my dad and I tried to learn that, I was already, you know what I'm saying? I'm down in the country with 12 motherfuckers in the house.
Right,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I
had to learn that way with that brings unity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, within the family unit, because a lot of times people, they might sit together at the table, but they still not at the table. You know what I'm saying? So in my household, when we get together with
talking about like an electronics in their hand.
like my family, when we get together to eat, we put the phones down. They ain't no
talk to each other.
Yeah, we
Old
talk
school.
and see. Crack jokes. I crack on Joe all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's my stepdad, but I love him to death.
Yeah.
But we go back and forth, and that's what brings us closer together, man.
Indeed,
The love.
indeed.
And I think that's what's missing in the family unit, the black family especially.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes, sir.
A lot of people, they don't even like to gravitate toward that love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not. It's not all on the young fellas out here.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? Because it is some young fellas that have a good mindset that are being taught, you know, the right way. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be mindful. Like I tell my son just turned 18 in July. Like I try to tell him, he be wanting to do certain things.
Yeah.
And I be like, I don't got no problem with you doing it, but I need to meet the parents.
Right.
I come from that era.
Yeah.
Like I need to meet who I need to hold responsible.
Yeah.
If Lord forbid some shit goes south.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm coming to the parent like, hey, you know what I mean? Because I know what I teach my child. I know what I teach my kids. Like this what it is. You go out here, you a young black man. You know what I mean? Don't put yourself out here to be a young black nigga and a young black man.
Right.
You
Exactly.
feel what I'm saying? You got to know which one to hold and when to fold. If it don't look right and you know that ain't right, don't go over there.
Yeah.
See, we didn't have that though.
No,
we
didn't have that guidance. We gonna just do it.
We
you know what I'm
going.
saying? We were just gonna do it.
We walking 50 deep at the football game.
Yeah.
We about to get in trouble.
It's always trouble, and that's what I learned too with growing up. My dad would always tell me, don't have all them dudes in your car.
Real talk,
and
what?
to me, I'm like, man, you just hate because I got friends. But really,
Cops see a bunch of niggas.
You going to jail or something. You gonna get at least pulled over.
And probably somebody
got something
on them, bro. They ain't supposed to.
It happened plenty of times where they just try to slide something. Yeah,
we done been there, bro. But you know, like I say, man, we had a different raising, man. Like the term YN won't even thought of.
Yeah.
They would just call you a young nigga. You know what I'm saying? It won't none of that. Yeah. But it won't. We knew who it was that was gonna act up around the city, around the hood, around the country, wherever. We knew who it was. We knew someone was our family, someone won't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we lost a lot of good people to that type of violence.
And what I noticed too is what's growing is people just want to portray that, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's fake. Yeah. I have to say, I know a lot of fellas that stay in like cul-de-sacs or like gated communities. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's your point of being a YN or wanting to do all this?
I don't know, bro. Because it ain't nothing good coming from it.
No, not at all. Saying?
And I ain't condoning it, but at least back in the day when it was on that type stuff, they were doing it for the money. They were doing it for the girls. They were doing it for the cars. Now to say you doing it for souls, and then the whole crew agreeing with it.
What's wrong with you? You niggas are crazy.
Like I mean, they're agreeing with it. That's crazy, man. You gotta get your ass somewhere and get with the Lord before the devil have you thinking you're gonna be good and you not gonna be good.
Yeah. One thing that they could do is use that energy for positivity, because if you can bring all those black people together and you trying to take away souls, you can bring all those black people together. Yeah. To bring them closer to God or bring them closer to something positive. You know what I'm saying? If you have that, you have that power. You just proved it. You got all these YNs with you. Y'all could be doing something positive.
And we got to think in the sense of this too. We can't expect somebody to do what you gonna do in a situation. So we got to look at it from this standpoint. For everybody to say, "But they just jumping down." Let's look at it from this standpoint. Yeah. Okay, Dooley is a good electrician, right? I'm not gonna jump in there thinking I can turn a boat in there knowing that I'm going to get fried up. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't expect somebody to know something that they don't know, that they wasn't taught. You feel what I'm saying?
That's real.
We got to, like I said earlier, no making fun of honest, but that's real talk. We got to make an example and try to lead these young men. But it's really hard because they feel like they don't have to listen to anybody.
There's no respect, you know what I'm saying? Throughout the years, what I've noticed is like the standard got lower and lower with respect. Like, a lot of people feel like you ain't got to say yes ma'am, no ma'am, all this other stuff. But that comes with respect. If it doesn't start somewhere, you'll never have respect. You'll never want to give it. You want to demand it, but you're never going to give it out.
Yeah, and I get it, man. I've been in that fast life. And so when you got that money coming, it's coming every day. You got different women. You can do this, you can do that, you can go over here, you can do whatever, man. But it don't last long. But it's something about, I don't know. I have been where I have fired my firearm, and I wasn't supposed to do. I was doing some dumb stuff, and it do make you feel like you have a certain power. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. But the same way you feel like you got that power, the same way he feel like he got that power. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And somebody got to be eliminated in that situation.
It reminds me of like somebody that gets a new car. You know what I'm saying? They get a new car and they want to just flash it around. Yeah.
Especially if it's a Charger or a Mustang. Everybody want to race you.
But you know what I'm saying? When niggas get a gun, man, they want to show it off. They want to flaunt it off. You can see the lame niggas. They always walk around. You know what I'm saying? Looking stupid. Yeah. And that's a dangerous person. Especially they don't even get training.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm glad you brought that up. If you do need training, holler at my man, Mr. Barrino. He will get you right. I'm talking about he make it fun, but you need to know, and you need to know the rules, cause let's get into that. Let's get into the rules. You little jokers out here getting these switches, they passing out 10 years for that thing. Yeah. Damn near per bullet.
Yeah, you gotta
know what I'm saying?
That,
so
bro,
you gotta be mindful, because when you I swear it's all fun and games until you get hemmed up and you gotta stand trial in front of somebody and they want you to fail. The system is not built for you to succeed. That's not what it's put in place for. It's built for you to go out here, be influenced by the music, like Doodoo said, have these guns, have these switches, have big clips for you to get big years when you get caught.
And one thing I don't understand about y'all getting these switches is can't shoot. And then like you put a switch on something and you already can't shoot. You gonna just be shooting everywhere.
But that's what I want to know.
What I'm saying?
How you getting switches? You can't afford. You can't afford a light bill to be a switch your lights on and off.
They don't know.
You know what I'm saying? You got to get your mind on something.
Their priorities is messed up, man. That's the sad thing.
See, when we was hustling, I'm gonna talk about it. We was hustling, we was paying bills. You know what I'm saying? We had houses and we had stuff like that, and it might not look like a lot, but that's what we were doing. We weren't out here just doing it for no reason. No. And thank God, by grace and mercy, I had been in jail, but I never been in jail for those type of things that I was doing.
Praise the
Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because I had people that was praying for me. You know what I'm saying? And I learned how to pray for myself. It don't matter how many people pray for you. A pick a pocket pepper. You got to know how to go to the Lord for yourself. It don't matter what we do in life. We gonna always tell y'all that. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I believe in the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Right, he died for my sins. I'm gonna tell you that every time, because if it weren't for that man, I probably would be on a tombstone somewhere.
Me too. I ain't lying, boy.
We did a lot of shit. You know what I mean?
I ain't lying, boy. We been through that. Like.
And the thing about it was, we weren't scared to do it, but we had a respect. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? We knew if we bumped into the wrong person, how it was gonna be. They were like, hey. Come here, little nigga. What you got going on? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody knew everybody that knew our family.
Yeah, they were gonna tell you. And I feel like, I'm not saying that men nowadays are just pussies or something like that, but the thing is, they already know that y'all not gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? You walk up to somebody and just say something simple like, "Hey, man, fuck you." You know what I'm saying? They already on that rah-rah.
And now it's to a different level where, like you said, they trying to prove a point. So by me trying to steer you into the right direction, now you trying to take my life because you feel like I'm disrespecting you.
Yeah. Message. That's how the message doesn't get passed because they scared to give you the message. You know, so we do have to step up and deliver the message, and that's what we're doing right here today.
Yeah. I do that. You know what I'm saying? I do that a lot throughout. My job. It's a lot of young cats through there, man. I talk. And I get him advice because I done all that. I done been there. We done try to steal a car. We done break into houses. Like we done did back in the day was stealing radios was the thing to do. You know what I'm saying?
Second City got a business for a reason.
Then when they came with that stupid ass pop out, and you go in that way, end up with a red black blinking. Damn, boy. You know what I'm saying? But we done been through all that, man. It's different times now. You know what I'm saying? We had the old folks. Now the old folks are the young folks.
Another thing too, the old folks that's supposed to be old, they don't want to be old now too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I noticed that, and I was speaking about that.
They still want to stay young.
Yeah,
get on, pop that mind around it.
Yeah. You have to understand you are influenced whether you know it or not. You know what I'm saying? Your children are watching you, and y'all ones that go together with your kids to the club and stuff. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but you know at the same time,
I was just gonna say that too. And you go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? At the same time, that's not a good look because guess what? When she have her child, she gonna do the same thing. Then you 50 and probably what? 10 years younger. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do the math right now, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, real talk. Because I see a lot of young mothers on Instagram, and they got their sons, they little kids now standing right there while they twerking with their friends, and you know what I'm saying, they throwing money. Like,
I can't stand it.
We talked about this on the show before. I had certain behaviors because that's what I seen my mom and dad do. What especially kids, they learn like Macintosh. You hear what I'm saying? I'm talking about fast, bro. They pick it up, they see it, they think they act like it's a thing to do because they don't know no better, and you don't know no better because you ain't teaching no better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's kids having kids that a child can't teach a child. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And instead
I was a kid having a kid too, but
you had
the old folks.
There you go. But see, children teaching children. It's not, we can't spread the message the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because children operate out of emotion, and they're going to be erratic to certain things when they don't want to do it. You see how children cry when they, you know what I'm saying, how they act crazy. I know we can't just stop them from having kids, but, teach them the right way. Yeah, that too. But teach them the right way.
What happened to abstinence? They don't practice that no more. They drill that in us in school. Yeah, we still were humping. Hey, look, man. Hey, look, we'll be right back, man. We're going to pay some bills real quick, man. Here go a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Oh, yeah.
We keep it real. News you can count on. Backyard News.
Welcome to Backyard Comedy News. I'm your boy, Aloysius Thompson, coming through to bring y'all some news because we got to keep it real. It's a new energy drink that we got right now that everybody's talking about. W. All natural, zero-less energy blend. Get into it. If you use the promo code Backyard Comedy, you will get 10% off. They text me this morning and told me to make sure that we let you guys know that. This has been your boy Alice Wishes Thompson. Well, y'all know we got to keep it real here at Backyard News, Channel 4. Y'all stay tuned now. Got some more coming for you.
We keep it real.
Hey, give him a cup.
News
Bring him
you
a cup.
can count on. Backyard News, Channel 4.
What's up, everybody? This is Uncle Elroy talking to y'all about Antonio Auto Mechanics LLC. We specialize in brakes, tune-up, and so much more. Now, I can't really tell you what's going on right now with this one, but I guarantee we gonna figure it out. Don't wait till you have problems like this to contact us. Just hit up Antonio Auto Mechanics LLC, and we'll get you straight. Tell them Uncle Elroy sent you. We appreciate you now. Come on out here. I'll be damned.
Antonio's Auto Mechanic LLC, 314-6836.
And we are talking about a post that Onyx shared to us, man, where, you know, the guy was talking about how the young cats are talking about, you know, they're not doing the robbing and all that stuff for the money or for the women no more, man. They're doing it for souls. And me and Dooley just been, you know, talking in on that, man, giving our input about that, man. But, you know, what we left off was with, it's babies having babies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I was saying, man, we had abstinence drilled in us. We had sex education classes. I don't know if they got that anymore.
I don't think they do. Not to a certain degree. I don't think they do. They might touch on it just a little bit. They don't go into depth. We saw
so you
all
had to put
that.
a condom on there, watch the video. I remember the rolling cart. We had to watch. Well, we see that rolling cart. We ain't doing no work
we ain't
today.
doing no work.
What a piece at?
Hell yeah, bro.
But you know these young cats, man. They're highly misguided, man.
Yeah.
And they think it's the way to do. And it's not, man. And it's sad that we gotta see this on the news every day. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, from the county I'm from, it's been another passing of a young man, and you know, out of respect for the family, of course, you know we're not gonna say the name, but you know, condolences to his family, man. And it just makes you wonder, like, when is it ever gonna stop? And I don't think it ever will, because that's what they want us to do. They want us to take ourselves out. They want us to kill each other, hurt each other. You know what I'm saying? What you feel about that?
It's all by design. You know what I'm saying? You know, population control is real. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
And they start with the black folk.
Yeah,
you know, we the easy targets.
Every time.
You know, we the easiest targets because we always go with the trends and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
nobody don't never go against those. You know what I'm saying? You have to go against those status quo sometimes. Do some home thinking to yourself, like, what would I see at the end result if I do this? But nobody thinks ahead that way.
Yeah,
you know?
and I just want to say, you know, thank God.
Hey, hallelujah.
They are going back to school. Hallelujah, Jesus.
Mine already is good.
Make sure, and I'm speaking as a parent, make sure you pray over your kids. Talk to your kids. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because they're going back to school and they're going around kids that don't have that same teaching or brought up that you have, that you're trying to teach your child. You know what I'm saying? Talk to them about gun violence. You know what I mean? If you don't know how to say it, like I said, reach out to Mr. Marino. He'll be more than happy. He teaches kids. You know what I'm saying? If you email us, I teach my son. You know what I mean? Because I'm trained. My daddy trained me before I knew I was even getting trained. But we got to know these things because, you know, kids are taking guns to school. Like you said, they want to show it off. They want to show, I got a 50-round clip. Like, what's good? What's all that shit you talked over the summer? You know what I'm saying? We got to watch this thing. Watch the buses. Pray over your kids. Pray over the travel. Pray over everything. I sent a video, and I'm going to try to find it so I can send it to you so I can put it in here, where the principal was walking through the school, a black man was walking through the school, praying over the school before the kids got there. And that touched me because I remember growing up in school, and I remember we had the old women, well, they prayed. You know what I'm saying? And that's not in school no more. You know what I'm saying? But what they need to bring back is ass whooping.
There you go. I ain't gonna lie. Back in my day,
you got your ass whooped.
We got an ass whooped, and we prayed at school. You know what I'm saying? We did the
but we know they can't touch these kids these days. Not only for the laws, but because it's gonna be a problem.
Now I agree with it because some of them did go overboard whooping that ass now. Because I feel like Mr. Williams, God rest your soul, he took me up
he
to
put a
last
lesson on
you. Yes, sir. I ain't never forget that man, boy. He took me up, boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we need some structure, and we don't have it anymore.
Yeah,
you know,
I agree with that.
Like with Big Mama gone, there's no structure anymore.
Big Mama, Granddaddy, Uncle Lynn, Uncle Thomas, all of them.
And it ain't got to be based in fear. It's got to be based in respect. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? We respected Big Mama.
We sure did.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we listen to her.
every adult damn near, because if I knew if they call 910-564-5385, I was gonna get
5181.
I was gonna get told out the frame when I walked through that door. And my granddaddy was a sheriff.
Boy, I got a beating every day at school, outside of school. Grandma Ernestine Howard did not play with me.
And we had Miss Boykin as our bus driver.
Oh man,
with the curl.
Oh yeah.
And we had Miss Boykin, but everybody knew everybody, man.
Yeah.
And that's the good thing about being raised where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? It sounds kind of where we from. It ain't shit now. I don't know why nobody want to live there, but you know, for real. But we had that. Like we had that village. Everybody knew everybody, and word traveled faster than Motorola seemed.
Yeah,
like,
we didn't need Facebook back then or nothing.
Before I did it, I already knew it. My grandma told his ass up.
Yeah.
Like
that was the one and only time
around there.
That was the one and only time, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But we knew. And we're not saying we got in trouble. We got in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we was country boys.
Yeah.
We grew up doing country things. But like you said, man, we gotta always add in that factor. We had respect. I'm still a respectful man. I still say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. Yes, sir, no, sir. Still to this day, 38 years. Yeah. And some of my family like, man, you ain't gotta call me sir. Shit. Yes, I do. As many times I got my tail toe up for it. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
I'm right about that now.
It's not like that anymore, man. I don't know what we can do, man. We do need to come together to find out what we can possibly do to reach these young men. All of them not lost, but a lot of them is headed for that lost direction.
Yeah, there is some saving to them. You know what I'm saying? But we have to take charge. Yeah. We have to take charge. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some rappers that are getting together and trying to put a stop to this because, you know, all the stuff that they put in the music, it's hypnotizing them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To a certain degree. They just going back and forth, kill, murder.
Yeah, bro.
And
that's just in your mind.
Like that.
It's in your mind.
Yeah. What you listen to really, really shapes how you handle the day.
Tongue
take
is a powerful thing now.
That too.
Ain't lying.
That too. If we don't do it, we're going to be the one laying down beside them. They talking about taking everybody's soul.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's no kind of mind control when it comes to that, man. Like the way, if you watch the video, the way he was walking, man, it's like, I'm sorry, the way he was talking, it's like it's not even him talking. It's like somebody else is doing it for him, bro. And it's not a good energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guarantee you, if we can get somebody to go over there to talk to them boys about salvation and the good Lord, it'll be gone.
I Lord, pray that they don't spray them when they walking up on them, though. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't hear it.
He definitely said it.
He won't blame it, though.
You good because you over here with us. So you good.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody coming over here.
But a lot of them, man, they just shooting for no reason. You know what I'm saying? I would hate for somebody to just be trying to deliver that word of God and it's like, pow. You know what I mean?
And you know what, man? I'm going to say this honestly. I said this in my class when I had a trainer one time, man. My biggest fear is to have to shoot somebody of my color. Yeah. That's my biggest fear. And his response was, I was the only black guy in that class at that time. And he said, unfortunately, you're probably going to have to. Yeah. And that's sad that, you know, because my son is 18. And my son, he tall, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, my God, I gotta draw my weapon. But when it comes to that, man, it's either you or me. Yeah. And that's just the way of the game, because if I don't and he see my weapon, they're probably gonna harm you. If somebody comes to you, anybody, black, white, Puerto Rican, or Haitian, if they come to you and they got a gun anyway, man, they probably gonna hurt you. Yeah. Or their mindset is already to hurt you.
You need to go ahead and have your arms ready.
Little Caesars to have it hot and ready every time. It's not ready right now.
It should be. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's unfortunate that we have to shoot our own kind, but we are all together. You know what I'm saying? More likely you are going to shoot somebody of your same race. Yeah. But hey, like he said, it's either me or you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I want to see another day. And obviously you in my yard or in my shit, you didn't think your shit clearly through anyway.
I'm gonna tell you what Swole Angles will say. I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah, he sure will, boy. He ain't playing with you now. He ain't gonna play with you.
That mud is just his train, so he gonna fire you up. But anything else, man, you want to add in there before we get up out of here, man? I won't try to hold everybody too long, man.
Not too much, man. But we need to get a handle on this. It need to be talked about more and more often. We need to get our youth back. You know what I'm saying? If we don't get our youth back, then we won't have a tomorrow. We won't have a future. We won't. It starts with the kids, and it's going to end with them, too.
I would say for my last thing, man, you know, I'm guilty of it, too, man. I want to get out of the habit of calling them YNs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We need to do that, too.
You know, I want to get out of that habit of that and just saying young men. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Men. Because you know, like my granddad used to say, man, I ain't nobody nigga. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't nobody bitch. And I was raised by men that said that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
You right, because I do feel like whatever you put a name to, that's what you are.
Yeah.
So if we keep calling them YNs, that's what they're gonna act like.
Yeah.
Just like if the bitches, they're gonna act like bitches. The hoes, we're gonna act like hoes.
Yep.
So we need to say what we want them to be. So let's do that.
Because, you know, from me watching and me saying it, not just us, you know what I'm saying? Because we've been saying, you know, nigga, negro, we say nigga.
Yeah.
Christian folks say negro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's more of a habit. It's part of our language. We just say it.
We need
you know
to
what I'm saying?
that.
But now it's getting where, you know, the white folks are saying YNs, no problem.
Yep.
You might as well just say young nigga.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You abbreviate it, you still say
might
it.
as well.
You know,
but they don't look at it that way. But hey, they
still saying it, man. But you know, that's our take on it. You know what I mean? That's what I feel, man. We do need to figure out something, man, to help these young men. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm raising young men, so I get it. You know what I mean? And I done been out there, and I have been wanting to smell my own musk, and I didn't want to listen to people, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and it was thanks God for us, we had the people, you know what I'm saying, to talk to us that what they call a jerk or not in your ass. You know what I'm saying? We had people
quick.
We had people to do it, and no matter how big and bad we thought we was, we knew we weren't gonna step out of line with them.
Never.
You feel what I'm saying? These days people don't got that respect, man, and we just gotta try to get that respect out there so people can be on one accord, man, to save lives and learn something. We need more builders. We need more doctors. We need more electricians. We need more contractors that are black. Yeah. We don't need more coffins filled with black men, black women. You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to do that anyway. That's my take on it.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all already know this has been brought to you by Real Demand TV, where we're streaming in 172 countries. If you know anybody dealing with any type of substance abuse, holler at my man, Mr. Julius Rowe.
Call him up.
If you need any kind, and I mean any kind of firearm training, holler at Mr. Barino, man. Email him, hit him up on his Instagram, man. We got to get trained. We got to know these gun laws to protect ourselves no matter who it is. We got to protect ourselves in this world that we're living in today. It's a long list. Hit up backyardcomedyllc.com. If you stroll down to the bottom of it, and before you stroll down, click some of the stuff on there and read about it. Read our biops. You know what I'm saying? See what we is. Meet Tonio, meet Dooley, meet Onyx. Onyx take up 4 pages, but you can read about them. You know what I'm saying? But if you stroll down to the bottom, we got a code, Backyard Comedy. It'll give you 10% off of our sponsor, the energy drink, Dubby. And it is good, man. And it's jitterless. I got to throw that in there, man, because a lot of people have been asking me that. I'm your boy, Vocals 26. This is Really Dooley.
Oh, yeah, it's me, bro.
Y'all already know time is a precious thing to waste, so don't waste it by not watching Backyard Comedy.